Hello there. Low pressure out in the Atlantic and Europe really driving the weather story from the west. This area of low pressure has been a feature over the last couple of days, with a blocking area of high pressure keeping things relatively quiet through Central Europe and colder across Russia at the moment. Now you can see a weather front that's going to bring yet more wet and windy weather across the UK into France, Portugal and Spain. Ahead of it, we've got some fine settled weather and a good deal of sunshine through the bulk of the Mediterranean. One frontal system moving away from the eastern Mediterranean, so fine in Turkey, Greece and into southern Italy. Fewer showers as well across the Alps in comparison to of late, but the heaviest of the rain looks likely to be moving out of Portugal into Spain, across France and the UK, and that is going to bring some gale force gusts of winds with it as well. East of that, largely fine and quiet, some snow moving out of Sweden, some of that quite heavy. This is the story on Thursday. As that weather front continues to push its way steadily eastwards, it's going to weaken somewhat. A band of cloud and rain by then. A good deal of quiet weather across much of Europe in comparison to of late. So we keep some showers going in London and Paris. Elsewhere it's largely fine and quiet. A little bit of rain threatening Madrid on Saturday. For Eastern Europe, well, it's still pretty cold, with temperatures hovering around the freezing mark in Moscow and some snow to come by the weekend. Hello there. Snowfall could be an issue for New York over the next couple of days. First of all, though, let's take a look at why we've got this cold plunge of air coming out of Canada. It's all drifting its way steadily east over the next few days, never really making it down to the far southeast. Carolinas into Florida still in the mild air. High pressure with it, though. A good deal of fine, quiet weather. A few snow showers coming out of the Rockies. And then further west of that, we've got this weather front pushing in from the Pacific Northwest. That is going to bring some snow with it and also some strengthening winds. So let's take a look at all of that in a little more detail. Along that west coast, that weather front will bring snow to higher ground, fall as rain close to the coast across British Columbia, down into Oregon as well. California not looking too bad at all, dry, settled and sunny with a light breeze as well. And in actual fact, temperatures are set to improve over the next couple of days. So warming up just a touch, as you can see, with a little more sunshine coming through. Now across that eastern seaboard, it's a slightly different story. Yes, we'll have sparkling blue sky and sunshine for Tuesday, but it's turning increasingly cold. And this cloud behind me, well, that's a weather front that's going to bring the potential for some snow. We have got some dry weather and a little warmer down through parts of Florida, but looking ahead, significant snow could be an issue to New York on Monday as those temperatures tumble away. Take care. Hello there. Let's take a look at what to expect then across South Asia at the moment. Relatively quiet story, as happens at this time of year. You can see where the shower cloud is through the Bay of Bengal, and these showers are drifting their way slowly northwest. That means some showers into Sri Lanka and the far southeast, but really not amounting to too much. Also picking up one or two through the interior. Fog, a problem further north of that. Some of that stubborn to lift away during the day as well. So that's the main story across South Asia. It's a little bit cooler than it should be as into Pakistan and Afghanistan, but actually the real cold air is sitting across Central Asia. As you can see across Kazakhstan, daytime temperatures only at a maximum of -13, and that cold air is pushing a little bit further south as well. So it's dry and settled through Pakistan, the fog an issue through northern India. There's those showers through the interior and a few sharp showers across southern India and Sri Lanka over the next few days. But northeastern states of India look fine and quiet along with Bangladesh as well. Let's take a look at the city forecast, see if there's going to be any significant change. And the answer is no, really. Colombo keeps some sharp showers going right through the weekend. Elsewhere, it looks likely to stay fine and dry, but still very cold indeed across Kazakhstan. Hello there. Forecast for the Middle East coming up shortly. But first of all, let's start off with what is happening across Africa. On the satellite picture, you can see where the heaviest of the rain is at the moment across the far southeast. Tail end of weather fronts as well, just moving their way through Europe, affecting the far north of Africa too. So we have got some rain through the Gulf of Guinea, but mostly the emphasis is with that rain across parts of Zimbabwe, stretching up into Tanzania and also it's going to be quite heavy at times. Now elsewhere, it looks likely that we'll continue to see a good deal of dry weather in the forecast. Cape Town seeing temperatures into the mid-20s. Few sharp showers into Johannesburg. Now it looks as though for North Africa we still run the risk of a few isolated showers into Casablanca, but that eases as we head towards the weekend. As for the Middle East, there's a weather front that's just been moving out of the Mediterranean. That's going to be affecting the Levant, and that will spread its way steadily eastwards. Further showers to come into Iraq and Kuwait as well over the next couple of days. Elsewhere, it's largely fine and quiet. A good deal of dry, sunny weather to come with temperatures into the mid to high 20s. So that's the story for Wednesday. Looking further ahead, there's not going to be that much in the way of change. We still keep a good deal of dry, settled weather with the showers easing in Kuwait. Hello there. Heavy rainfall across South America is causing some issues at the moment. Let's start off with a satellite picture. It's starting to pick up the shower cloud, particularly across the far south of Brazil. That could lead to some localised flooding. Elsewhere, we've got some very heavy showers across parts of Ecuador and also into Colombia, where there have been some recent mudslides from the severity of those sharp, intense showers. So Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador still expected to see some heavier shower today, and also across the far west of Brazil too. It's this little area here down through southern Brazil and parts of Uruguay. It doesn't look very much, but we could see some very intense rain in a short space of time, so it could lead to some localised flooding as well. Argentina and northern Chile fine and settled. A weak weather front down to the south, bringing some snow for Patagonia as well. Here's our city forecast over the next 5 days. Good deal of fine weather for many. Few isolated showers for Buenos Aires for the start of the weekend. Staying with that quieter theme, Mexico, Central America and the Caribbean looking fine and settled. A little bit of fair weather cloud, few isolated showers through Central America, not really amounting to too much at all. So in terms of our city forecast, I'm not expecting that much in the way of change. We keep a good deal of sunshine, we keep a good deal of warmth. A few isolated showers in Cuba, slowly easing away. Hello there. Forecast for Australia and New Zealand coming up shortly, but first of all, let's start off with a satellite picture across Asia, picking up the shower cloud across Indonesia and Malaysia. But you can see once again, there's not that much in the way of cloud across China. There's a large area of high pressure keeping things cold but quiet over the next few days. That cold air even as far south as Shanghai and Hong Kong. At the same time, it's pretty windy and it's still quite snowy, particularly to the far north of Japan. The warnings remain in force. So good deal of dry weather for much of China, a few isolated showers to the east of Vietnam, but plenty of sharp showers into Malaysia and Indonesia. We keep the risk of sharp showers to go in Osaka over the next few days. Elsewhere, it's largely fine and quiet. The temperatures in Seoul struggling as well. Now, we've got a couple of cyclones in the southwest Pacific, one heading towards Fiji potentially by the end of this week. We'll keep you posted on that. And some sharp showers still affecting that Queensland coast. That looks likely to be the issue over the next few days, although the showers easing somewhat in comparison to of late. And then finally, over towards New Zealand, it's pretty warm with it at the moment. Temperatures slightly above the average for Christchurch for the time of year. We could see temperatures peaking into the high 20s over the next few days as well. Sharp showers continue in Sydney.